right, guys, I'm going to help you interpret a 3 card spread, right? What is a spread? A spread is how the cards are laid out on your table, okay? So we're going to say past is the 10 of Wands, the present is the Tower, the future is the 8 of Cups, right? Now, when these cards, so now you have a designation for each card, right? You know how you're going to interpret that card, right? The 10 of Wands, we are interpreting it as the past, all right? Now, the 10 of Wands, just looking at the imagery, this person looks like they're carrying all of the wands, right? The most wands you can have in tarot is 10, and this person is carrying them all by themselves, right? What would you imagine? This person's back probably hurts from doing all of this work, right? This person is putting one foot in front of the other. It looks like they're very motivated to get things done. This person is wearing red. Red is a motivating card. It's a color. It's a courageous color. So this is telling me that this person is very courageous, right? They have all of these wands. Maybe each wand is representing some kind of creative task or action that needs to be taken. But 10 is the end. So in the past, this person has been doing all of the work by themselves. You may even say somebody might have backaches. Somebody might have, that might be a confirmation for someone to know that this reading is for them. But in the past, because we're reading this as the past, this person has been carrying literally a lot of burdens, a lot of tasks. They've been doing it by themselves, right? Past, present. What's going on in the present? Well, Tower. Now, this Tower can represent anything. It can represent a business. It can represent a relationship. It can represent a home. What it represents in your reading is going to depend on the background. What is the person that you're reading for? What is this about? Is this about work or is this about a relationship for them? So let's say this is a relationship reading. In the past, somebody was carrying all of the workload of the relationship. Somebody felt like they had to be courageous, right? And do everything by themselves. Somebody is probably very exhausted from carrying 10 wands all by themselves. So you could be saying in the past, in a relationship, maybe you felt like you were carrying all the burdens of the relationship, or the person that you were dealing with felt like they were carrying all the burdens of the relationship. In the present moment is the Tower. So we know this Tower represents the relationship because this is a relationship reading, right? If you look at this Tower, it's built on jagged ice, right? Can you build something on jagged ice? Can you build something on a foundation that's not even, right? Looking at the foundation, it's not solid, right? It's not stable. So this tells me in the current moment, the relationship is on rocky ground. It's on unstable ground, okay? You see 2 people jumping out of this burning building, right? They're getting out in just the nick of time. So you might say that you're getting out of this relationship just at the nick of time, right? The black in the background, the storminess in the background tells you that something is chaotic. Something isn't right. It's stormy. Something is brewing and it's about to break, okay? The lightning could represent something. What is lightning? Sudden. It's like you don't see it coming. It just pops out of nowhere. So again, for the Tower, in the present moment, in this relationship, you could say there was some kind of shocking event that brought this relationship down, right? Yes, the relationship was built on a faulty foundation, right? It wasn't stable. It wasn't built. So if a relationship was built on a faulty foundation, what would be a faulty foundation? Lies, mistrust, dishonesty, cheating. Okay, so those are some things that could represent a faulty foundation when it comes to a relationship. In the present, it's chaotic. The storm is brewing. This is about to crumble. This is about to fall. And it's only going to take a matter of a second or a matter of something to tip this over because the lightning's here. Also, you may have found out something shocking that makes this start to crumble. but you jumped out. You jumped out at the nick of time, right? So far, we have in the past, somebody felt like they were carrying the weight of the world. They felt like they were carrying all the burdens, all of the tasks, all of the obligations of the relationship, right? Also, these look like a bunch of sticks. So maybe somebody built you a house. Maybe you built a house from the ground up with this person, right? Somebody felt like they needed a lot of energy, a lot of courage. They're wearing red to keep this afloat or to keep this going. In the present moment, something shocking, something that was, the relationship was built on a faulty foundation. This could be lies, manipulation, deceit, dishonesty, cheating. And it looks like somebody's getting out just at the nick of time. Somebody found something out with the lightning bolt that was shocking. It was a shocking reveal. And once that shocking reveal hit the tower, shit blew up. The fire started and the tower crumbled. That's in the current moment. In the future, what's happening as a result of all of these burdens and, this shocking revelation? 8 of Cups. Now you can look at the imagery on that card and it looks like somebody's walking away, right? The most you can have of any suit in tarot, cups, wands, swords, or pentacles, is 10, right? This person has 8 out of 10 cups here. So there was a lot invested in this connection, right? This person is wearing red, right? It looks like they're leaving all of this behind. Now, the red is significant here because in order to walk away from 8 out of 10 cups, you need to be courageous, right? You need to take leadership, you need to take control and, just walk away because you see what you're walking away from. Again, like I said, the cups, somebody has invested 8 out of 10 cups into a scenario. The future is this person is walking away, right? They're wearing red. It's telling you this person is very courageous. They could be very passionate about the situation, but also it's taking courage to walk away from this. This person knows it's time for a change. It's a time to leave it all behind. So let's put this together. Past, present, future relationship. 10 of Wands. Somebody felt like they were doing all the work. They felt like, backbreaking work. Again, this is where you can also go intuitive with the message. What does this imagery feel to you, right? If you were reading this in a book, what would this picture tell you as the reader? Well, it would tell me that this person likely has a backache. They're carrying all these wands. They're wearing red, so they could be passionate about what they're doing, but 10 is the end. So this is likely coming to an end, right? In the current position, it looks like now we're talking about relationships. So we know that something was built on a faulty foundation. This relationship was on unsteady ground, maybe for a long, long time. And somebody is getting out just at the nick of time, right? Somebody thought that they were dealing with a king or a queen, because here's the crown, but maybe they weren't, right? This lightning tells you that there was some kind of shocking event that struck this relationship, the tower, and it brought the tower down, brought the relationship down, right? There's storms, there's chaos. And this is what's going on at the moment. So it's like somebody's having a shocking revelation that's bringing this down to the ground zero. And then you'll start to get intuitive messages. I just heard ground zero. So maybe somebody's from New York. You'll see what I mean? Like one thing is going to lead to the next that's going to trigger, your mind. You're either, your subconscious or your conscious mind. And if you get a message, if it comes to you, say it, because you never know how that's going to mean for the reader. Just because it doesn't mean anything to you doesn't mean it doesn't mean anything for the person that you're reading for. So the present moment, shit's crumbling, right? Facts are being found out. In the future, somebody's walking away, right? This person is wearing red. They're finding all of the courage. They're taking all of the power. Red is a powerful color. It's a courageous color. This person has invested in 8 out of the 10 cups, but they know they need the power and the strength of this color red to walk away. What are they walking towards? What comes after the 8 of cups? The 9 of cups, right? The 9 of cups is a wish come true. So it looks like somebody is walking away from something that they invested in that they thought was a king or a queen, but they're walking towards the 9 of cups, which is their actual wish come true.